KTM Duke 390. This is a great little bike. I've had a whole lot of fun on this thing. It's a little bit cramped on the ergonomics for a big guy, but little sport bikes like this aren't really supposed to be that comfortable, I don't think, so it's not a real huge deal. Little fuel injected 390 engine, which it's not really a 390, it's something like a 350 or something. It's a really fun bike to ride. I like to think of it as kind of like KTM 250F in a street frame. It's just a fun little revvy engine. I believe they have about 44 horsepower. See, it says ready to race. Super fun in the twisties. I'm an old motocross guy, so I really like the fact that it makes basically all its power from like 7,000 to 11,000 RPMs. That's super fun to me. Even if you're not going fast, it makes you feel like you're going fast. It makes lots of noise. We like noise. Comes with some pretty good tires. These are still the factory tires I have on there. They're Metzler's or something like that. I put the man-in-the-box airbox lid on this. That isn't necessary. It looks like you can cannibalize the stock lid, so if you're thinking about doing the airbox, open airbox, then take the top snorkel and all that stuff out of there, and then if you look, there's a couple screws underneath of the airbox lid, and they've got the top of it siliconed on. You can pop those screws out, and I believe, I haven't done it because I bought the kit, but pop those screws out and maybe just kind of take a knife to that silicone, and you'll have yourself a lid already. You don't have to spend the extra money on it. I put some billet shorty brake levers on here. I like shorty brake levers, just kind of better one finger action. Anyway, I'm pretty pleased with this bike. The only thing that wasn't good about it for me is the range. It doesn't have a very large fuel tank at all, and I don't remember at the moment, but I feel like it's only about 120 miles of range maybe. And the other thing is the ergonomics. I'm 6 feet tall, and they're a little cramped. I feel pretty cramped up on a little bit longer ride, even a couple hours. But for zipping around town and you know, short little trips to the park or whatever for 45 minutes, this thing it's super snotty and fun to ride. I mean, you heard it. It gets with the program. But anyway, if you're kind of on the fence about buying one, the only thing I would consider is your height. Outside of that, it's good. It's got these little bribery brakes on it. They're kind of generic Brembros, but you know, they've got steel braided lines and stuff on them. They seem to be pretty powerful. I don't know, maybe I'm, you know, not the super sport bike rider or anything. I'm a dirt guy, but they seem to be pretty good. I haven't been disappointed with their stopping power. So that's just a quick little review of the KTM 390 Duke. This is a 2016 model. I've owned it just a little over a year, and yeah, fun little machine. I put a few accessories on it here, like these frame sliders. I do not remember the brand on those. Highly recommend it. If you go down, it protects the radiator and all that stuff. I also put on the rear sliders and the front sliders. And then I did drill the exhaust, so that exhaust you're hearing isn't completely stock. There's a few holes that make it behind the cover there, just to make it breathe a little bit better. But I wasn't willing to commit the huge bucks for the aftermarket exhaust, which would sound super cool, but I don't want it too loud in my neighborhood. There's no underseat storage in this thing. The air filter is right here. It's completely full, and underneath this seat, about the only thing that I could get in underneath that seat is a disc lock and the registration. It is really cramped. One other thing that isn't stock about this is I did put up tail tidy on there, spacing the brand at the moment, but it was worth a couple $100, and they give you a new tail light system and stuff like that, so it cleans the bike up a whole bunch. It's got a big long thing that goes to about like right here. Obviously you've seen the pictures of it, but anyway, fun little bike. I'm gonna wrap this up. If you're on the fence, buy it.